Buenas noites. Ok, deixa eu abrir o jogo. Pepitas da verdade. Buenas noites, buenas noites, buenas noites. Acho que eu vou botar até um cartãozinho que eu ganhei uns cartões. Deixa eu botar um cartão. Lá vem. Tô vendo um anjo que caiu do céu, direto com a cara no asfalto. Tararão. Tararão. Tá, existem 8 tipos de arma padrão. 6 tiros, tiro rápido. Obrigado pela rosa. Quero ser o seguinte. Velocidade a outra distância. Refletir pelo cerrado. Você pode tipo de fazer a moda antiga, vamos tentar descobrir na prática. Acredito que a resolução esteja tudo certa. História. Verdadeiro faroeste. Vamos jogar no normal. E vamos ver como é que é esse jogo aqui. Estou curioso com ele faz um tempo já. Vou jogar esse jogo. A Milene Kansas 110. O passado no meio do
Whoa, easy boy.
Calhambeque. Olha, eu amo desenho assim, né?
Don't I know you, sir? Don't believe so. I haven't been here in many years. Name's Silas Greaves.
Silas Greaves? The bounty hunter?
Used to be.
Ah, well, what are you doing here in Abilene?
Just passing through. Got a little business to take care of.
Well, sir, it would be an honor if you would allow me to buy you a beer.
Hell, son, it would be my honor to drink it.
I'm Molly. Howdy.
I'm Dwight. That's Jack and Steve. Ben's behind the bar. Oh, I bet you got some great stories.
A couple.
Any of them true?
Jack, be nice.
A few.
What about your shootout with Henry Plummer's gang in Bannock, Montana? Is that where you started as a bounty hunter? That's what it says in this here dime novel.
Don't believe everything you read in them dime novels, boy. First man I hunted was back when I was riding with Billy the Kid.
You knew Billy the Kid?
Damn right. That scrawny son of a bitch had no fear. Wouldn't back down for nobody.
I heard he collected the 10 stars off any crooked lawmen who crossed him.
It was a war, boy. The Lincoln County War. And Billy promised his regulators would take the life of every bastard who helped bushwhack John Tunstall.
Kid had a big chip on his shoulder and a hair-trigger temper. Made him dangerous as hell.
Boa noite todo mundo que foi chegando aí, galerinha. Quem puder clicar aqui no carregando era uma vez em Sticking Springs. Silas Graves chegou em Abilene em 1910. Obrigado pela sua precisão com rifles desbloqueando a habilidade de mira estável. Estamos começando agora, galera. Chama Call of Juarez. Ai, caramba! Trocar de arma é sempre mais rápido do que recarregar. Experimente. Roda para baixo para trocar rápido. Vamos lá. Vamos descobrir como que é os controles.
It was about 30 years ago.
30 anos.
Billy was hiding out in an abandoned farm near Stinking Springs. I threw in with the kid because the man I had sworn vengeance on was riding with Billy's enemies. But before I tell you why I want that sumbitch dead, let me tell you what happened that day. I was heading back to the hideout when suddenly I had this funny feeling.
Funny, haha?
No, Steve. The other kind of funny.
Mano, assim esse carro muito alto. E tá brilhoso, né? A vida dele tá bonito aí na tela pra vocês, porque o brilho tá bem forte nesse jogo. Aperte A para ver os objetivos.
You heard Pat. We need to stay here to keep an eye on the road.
That's not fair. We're missing all the fun.
I knew those two morons would never let me through. I had no choice.
E onde é que é o esconderijo? Porque tá no esconderijo. A estrela mostra o caminho. E eu vou ter que pegar.
Who's that? Is he with us?
Calma, eu vou ter que dar uma ajustada nessa sense que tá alta que dói. Tá um brilhão mesmo, tá forte. Calma aí, rapaziada. Deixa eu só. Carregar ponto de controle. Área de opções. Sensibilidade do mouse. Suavização do mouse, tá assim. Tela inteira assim, sincronização de qualidade de distância de realização. É isso.
Hell! Shoot that sumbitch!
Tira na cabeça e tira a distância. Você ganha a maior parte da experiência material necessária para subir de nível de habilidades extras. Aperte espaço para continuar.
Was it Pat Garrett's posse?
Aperte
Oh, yeah. I heard the shots and I knew I had to move fast. Garrett and his army of deputies had surrounded the entire homestead.
Spread out, goddammit! Come on!
They're coming from the
I
rear!
decided to help Billy and the boys out a bit.
Atirando os inimigos.
So that's just what I did. As the governor of New Mexico was paying for the kid's apprehension, Garrett was able to hire every gun hand in Lincoln County.
Take him down!
I knew that going through that front door meant putting my butt in a shooting gallery, so I decided to get sneaky.
Fazer a parte para de habilidades. Você tem um ponto de habilidade para gastar aqui agora. Escolha uma das 3 categorias de habilidade. Ok. Pistoleiro, malfeitor com uma arma em cada mão, atirador, caçador, lutador corpo a corpo, atirador franco, atirador a longa distância. Vamos melhorar nossa mira do bicho. Olho de águia. Quer mesmo comprar essa habilidade? Essa eu posso comprar. Beleza.
He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us! Where the hell's Garrett?
Garrett's men were running around like a bunch of chickens with their heads
Some
cut
bitch is
off.
running!
You're done. I'm putting you down. You're dead. Leave him to me.
Still, one of them reached the water tower. Not a bad idea. It would be a turkey shoot from up there.
Esquiva aí. Ué, não entendi não.
He's one of them! God damn it, he's right behind us!
Where the hell's Garrett? Never around when you need him.
Do you myself?
Luckily, these shooters Garrett hired weren't the sharpest tools in the shed. The right position is very important. Personally, I prefer to be on top.
Oh, you do?
Indeed, darling. But where was I? Oh, yeah. A lot of them were saddle tramps or sod busters or drunken drifters looking to make a few bucks. Then, I heard a friendly voice yelling at me from the window. Back door! We'll cover you! Truth be told, things weren't much better behind the house. I cut their numbers in half, but that just made the ones that were left twice as mad. They made up for their lack of skill with a seemingly endless supply of ammo.
You ain't going nowhere.
It was a bit of a slog, but I finally fought my way around the back of the house. And like that, I was inside, none the worse for wear. I passed Dirty Dave. And upstairs, I found Billy and Charlie Beaudry. Billy looked at me and said, "About time, amigo. Grab a gun and get to the window."
Wait, so you were friends with Billy the Kid?
Yeah, sort of. Anyway, we were surrounded by dozens of deputized shooters who wanted to do us harm.
You can't take us.
I'm telling you, Garrett's men were dropping like flies, but they just kept on coming. That's when Charlie got hit. "They're catching us in a crossfire," shouted Billy. "Get to the other side!"
Where'd he come from? Take us all on.
I don't know how many of those cocksuckers I personally put down, but it was pretty clear, even to Billy, that maybe discretion was the better part of valor.
What's that mean?
It means that it was time to cut and run. They got a Gatling, Billy shouted. Get the horses and bring them round back. I'll draw their attention. He directed that order at me, and I thought, why the hell do I have to do it? But I went anyway. Dumbass that I was back then.
Those poor sons of bitches are
Many
done
would have
for.
fled in my place. But I had that false sense of invincibility that many young men have. Like Jack here.
What are you saying, old man?
Jack, he's just joshing with me.
Yeah, he better be.
Mr. Greaves, please continue.
Please, call me Silas, ma'am. Now, where was I?
You were heading for the barn.
Making my way past a passel of fallen foes.
This some bitch is pissing me off.
Sounds like Garrett hired a whole regiment of hired guns.
Yeah, and just when I thought I was done with them, more of these hapless bastards would pop up.
Now you're really pissing off.
Finally, I had the stables within my reach. And that's when I met Sheriff Pat Garrett.
I read that you went toe-to-toe with him, sir. That backstabbing bastard with that tacked-on tin star.
Eu enfrentei xerife. Bem bom, mano. É da hora dar uns tiros nesse jogo. Vamos ver como é que é o duelo aqui, galera. Eita! Desajeitado.
You challenged him to a showdown.
Você desafiou ele para o duelo.
You read that in a dime novel?
Livreto barato.
It said he showed no fear as he took your measure with eyes like a rattlesnake.
Encarar você feito não sei o que lá. Como é que eu faço? Mantenha seu inimigo usando o mouse e aperte espaço para continuar. Quando o oponente começa a estender a mão para pegar a arma, aperte para sacar a arma. Mire com o mouse e atire com... Tá. Quando ele mover a mão, vai começar a... Nossa!
And that you killed him in a fair fight.
Is that what that Penny Dreadful said? No, boy. That ain't what I meant when I said I met Pat Garrett. So let me start again. I finally reached those damn stables. And stepped inside, and... Last thing I heard was Garrett's voice. That's not Billy.
And go on. How did it end?
And, boy, that was just the beginning.
F10 habilidade. F10 habilidade. Bolsos grandes, pistoleiro, capacidade de receber móvel. Carrega ainda mais pressão. acho que dá pra melhorar mais ali. Barulho, foco 86, velocidade 52, pontos de experiência. Foi bem legal. Pepitas de verdade. Ah, pepitas da verdade. Esse eu encontrei duas. Bom saber que agora existem pepitas pra gente pegar no meio do jogo. Olha, eu vou precisar fazer um xixizão. Eu já tô segurando faz uma.
So what happened? Did Garrett arrest you?
Yeah, after I came to, the bastard had clocked me with his colt.
And the kid surrendered?
When he realized there was no getting out of there alive,
So they locked you up in Lincoln?
indeed they did. Sentenced me to hang right along with the kid.
Junto com o Kid. Ixi. Depois de Swiss Springs, o Kid e Silas Graves acabaram na prisão, permaneceram lá até a primavera. Os tiros na cabeça são as balas que mais dão pontos e regeneram mais rápido a concentração. Tá. Eu nem usei concentração ainda. Aperte O para verificar seu objetivo. Tá. Stop. Wait a minute. Nossa, baúzinho nem deu, hein? A carta quer dizer. Salve Jardel, como é que tá, mano? E aí, zerou o Silent Hill? Era tu que tava jogando também, não era? Peguei o final água, eu postei aí, mano. E aí eu tô pensando em zerar de novo pra tentar outro final, porque falaram que tem um final que só consegue pegar depois que zera uma vez. Então eu tô vendo. Só que tem que ser depois de quarta-feira, porque vai mudar a internet aqui. Que a internet minha tá muito zoada. Tanto que eu só tô fazendo live em 2 lugares agora. E você, qual final você pegou, mano? Qual final você pegou? De arrasta na água. Putz, foi o mesmo final que o meu então. Mano, mas fala, ó. Ele matou ou ele não matou ela? Afinal, porque na fita de vídeo, lá na hora que ele tá assistindo a fita de vídeo, parece que ele matou ela enforcada. Matou? Mas aí tem um final, mano, que ele tromba ela e ele se despede dela, mas aí eu não sei se é brisa. Eu acho que matou. Não sei, gente. Ah, eu não sei, ele deixa entender várias coisas, mano. Tem o final lá que fala que... o final a água fala, mano, eu odiava você, eu odiava ver você daquele jeito. O corpo dela tava no banco de trás do carro. Ah, por isso que ele dá aquela olhada pra trás? No nosso final, sim, né? Ele se mata, mas tem um final que ele pega a menininha, cuida da menininha, eu vi lá, então eu tô mal curioso. Tem 8 finais, né? Disseram. Falaram que tem um do cachorrinho, falaram... Mano, tem vários. Mano, eu postei no YouTube, hypou o final. Esse foi o final escolhido pro livro. Tá, e afinal, mano, quem era aquela menininha, mano? Igor, tipo, juntou 3 histórias ali, né? Que foi a da menina que era abusada lá pelo pai, né? E tinha o fofinho lá também, loucão. O fofinho loucão. Aí, junto, não sei. A pobre da... que vai de arrastando fogo. Do nada começa a pegar fogo, ela sobe no fogo. a loirinha ela tava só lá. Ela era amiga ou ela era... Não podia ser filha da mina do James. Porque senão ele ia falar, né? Você é minha filha e tal. O que aquela menina tava fazendo lá então, mano? Ela tinha algum problema pra resolver com a Mary também? Será? Por isso que ela tava lá? Cada pessoa enxerga se ele tinha de um jeito. Então, pra mim, ó, porque antes de jogar o 2 Remake, eu joguei o Homecoming. Né? O Homecoming é a história do... Pô, não vou lembrar o nome dele. E é meio que ele desbloqueando na cabeça dele, tá ligado? As paradas, desbloqueando as memórias, que no final o personagem que ramela, né? Ele mata o irmão mais novo dele. É. Pela visão do James, parece que ele vai lá desbloqueando os medos, tal, aí vai descobrindo a história. Aí quando pega a fita lá, mano, pra você ter noção, eu achei que o James tava traindo a Miriam, a Mary. E aí ele matou ela por causa disso. Então, mano, mas eu acho que aqueles bichos não aparecem pra todo mundo, tá ligado? Aqueles bichos só aparecem pra galera que tem problema. Que no final lá, quando a menina antes de subir na escada pegando fogo, ela fala, ah, então você também vê? Sophie, obrigado por seguir, seja bem-vinda. Ela fala, ah, então você consegue, agora você consegue ver, tá ligado? Tipo, que era uma brisa de cada um. Que nem lá os cabeça de cone. Os cabeça de cone, no final das contas, eles eram só os protetores das memórias bloqueadas ali, eu acho, né? Que é um lance de autorreflexão ali, tá ligado? Não é de utopia, tá ligado? Caramba, esqueci o nome da palavra. Uma reflexão sem enxergar seus erros, tá ligado? Tipo, a gela que via a cidade toda em chama o tempo todo. Então, acho que cada um tinha um problema. Aquele mano, o gordinho lá que morreu, que você vê, ele tinha um problema que toda hora tinha um cara seguindo ele e zoando ele, então ele tinha esse problema. E aí toda vez ele aparecia que ele tinha acabado de matar alguém. Ah, eu matei o cara por causa que o cara ficava me chamando de fofinho, de não sei o que lá. Tudo perto ele era. Tanto que ele sucumbe, né, à loucura dele, que todo mundo tava zoando ele. Eu achei da hora. Só queria saber quem que soltou a menina na cidade maluca daquela. Então, mano. Nossa, eu fiquei puto com essa parte aí. Maluco, não nada a ver. Só porque o James falou pra ele que ele queria ir sozinho, né? No começo lá, que trombei da primeira vez. Ele fica todo revoltadão. Mano. Ô Henrique, obrigado pela abóbora. Obrigadão aí, seja bem-vindo. Clarinha, obrigado pelas 3 capibaras. Só 2 moedas. Do baúzinho da... Ah, tinha um baú aí. Obrigado pelo Hirsch, Bijardel, valeu. Então, mano, aí eu tô pensando em seriamente em zerar de novo. Pra gente ver se a gente descobre alguma coisa. Porra, eu assisti um final que o maluco tava com a serra elétrica, irmão. Tu conseguiu achar a serra elétrica? O maluco tava com a serra elétrica no final do jogo, mano. I am Hoxido. Obrigado por seguir aí, seja bem-vindo. Welcome, my friends. Thank you for the follow. Notícia, boa noite. Lá no começo, que pega. Mano, eu fui mó atento, tá ligado? Pra não deixar nada pra trás. Eu li coisa pra caramba. Aqueles mapas também é confuso, fala que não. No final do jogo eu tinha aberto o mapa 1091 vezes, cara. 1091 vezes eu abri o mapa. Mas mano, eu curti, jogão. ser só pode ser. Porque é aquela serra elétrica apelação, né? O maluco passa da Mary lá no final dela, no mestre final lá, tipo, em 1 minuto. Ele dá 2 encostadas de serra elétrica na menina lá. GG. Vou dar um mijão ali e já venho. Rapidão, galera. Vamos fortalecer o like aí. 2.300 likes. Vamos tentar pegar 3k. E esse Call of Juarez tá bem legal também. Super recomendo, viu, mano? Quando você acaba, sei lá, você tá sem jogo pra jogar. O jeito de dar tiro é da hora, tá ligado? Cravar pixel nele é gostoso. Voltemos. Vem cá, Léo, sobe aí. Ele tá carinhosão hoje. A habilidade sem sentido permite que você consiga usar 100%. Let's bora.
It's important to know that I was only riding with Billy so I could find the bastard I was after.
Obrigado também quem fortaleceu o likezão. Obrigado por todo mundo que tá seguindo. Obrigado a todo mundo que fortaleceu do presentinho. Prisão de linha.
He was with John Kinney's gang,
Tava com banda de John
and they were sworn enemies of Billy's regulators.
Dos reguladores de Billy.
Why were you after him?
I owed that son of a bitch a bullet for what he had done to me and mine. Instead, all I got for myself was a goddamn death sentence. Luckily, it was right around then that I heard Billy make his move. He shot Jim Bell and a few other guards as he made his getaway. Later, they wrote that some lady friend planted a pistol for him in the privy. What the papers didn't say is that Billy helped me escape, too. My first order of business was finding a firearm.
Não dá pra soltar o resto da galera? Não dá. Vambora.
Luckily, I located Deputy Bob Ollinger's mean-ass shotgun.
Marvada do delegado. Cara marvada. Nossa, que velho. Muito marvada. Pode cortar o homem 2. Yuhu!
I saw Billy through the window, and he yelled that I should take to the rooftops to make my escape. So I did. Hell yeah. That scatter gun was like a double-barreled howitzer. It could blow a man clear off his feet. You hardly had to aim the damn thing. Guards were everywhere looking for him.
Can't let the kid get away.
Anybody see him?
I had to jump from roof to roof like a damn alley cat. I followed the planks where I could, but some of that wood was slippery as hell.
Entendi. Os caras usando metralhadora.
The whole town was up in arms. And suddenly, I was a fugitive.
So that bastard you were after, what did he do?
He did me and my family a grievous harm. But I knew if I was ever gonna find him, I would need to get my ever-loving ass out of there. I tried to be stealthy and sneak my way past.
This town doesn't have a moment's peace.
Where'd he get you?
But hell, if they weren't all waiting for me. Apparently, some of them thought I was Billy.
He's in town somewhere. He's drunk with blood.
See, me and the kid shared a certain similarity in build and coloring. I was just glad I had Deputy Bob's mean-ass shotgun.
Get paid enough for this.
Olha, eu voltei pra onde eu comecei.
So much lead was whizzing by my head, it was like everyone in Lincoln wanted to put me in the ground. I knew I needed to find a horse. Though I never did have a great fondness for those four-legged grass eaters. Smelly, sweaty, ungrateful beasts. It's rising too high, if you ask me.
Get out here! Hey, I'll flank him!
In the
gostando desse jogo.
But where was the kid while you were busy getting shot at?
Gone. And that's when it occurred to me why Billy set me free. So I could be a hapless decoy and draw attention while he snuck out of town.
Tem que apertar o Q, tem que lembrar de usar o Q. Obrigado pelo baúzão. Salve galera do mundo que vai chegar aqui pra fortalecer o likezão.
There he is. In for the kill.
Quero uma arma só, é melhor deixar.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Essa arma quebrou o pau perto.
Stop him!
Obrigado pelo mendigo, obrigado pela
You won't get away with this.
Obrigado pela abóbora, obrigado pela arroz.
Ain't enough for this. Get the women off the street.
On yourselves!
How the hell did he get away? We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back. We can take him. Damn you! You're done. Leave him to me. Get out here, you coward! Don't let him get away! We're gonna be in deep shit when Pat gets back.
Aí, obrigado por seguir, seja bem-vindo. Eu quero saber como é que esse
We
estilo
can take
tá pegando na cabeça.
Punch some holes in him! Can't hide forever! Stop him! God damn him! Give it up!
Finally, I found what I was looking for. The stables on the edge of town.
I guess Billy saved your ass, taking out Bob Ollinger the way he did.
Billy didn't kill Bob.
Sure he did. He dispatched him right after he shot Deputy Bell.
No, sir. Because Bob came right up behind me, angry as hell that Billy had lit out. Hello, Bob, I said. I think you better let me go. And he says, I don't think so, boy. Not with my shotgun. So we stood there in the middle of the street, eyeball to eyeball. He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Ajuste a posição da sua mão usando A e B para sacar mais depressa. Quando ouvir o batimento cardíaco, você pode puxar sua arma primeiro. Contudo, isso será marcado como um ato desonroso. Calma aí, calma aí, calma aí. Eu apertei. Ai. Eu apertei. Vamos tentar de novo. Pior que é mal nada a ver, tipo, fica ali no bagulho do foco. Aí quando ele abre a mira, tipo, a mira sai correndo. Eu morri, mas ele foi também. A mira ela sai aleatoriamente aí, não consigo segurar ela, porque fica bem travadinha ali. Agora vai. Fica na cabeça.
He intended to kill me, and I knew I had no choice but to defend myself.
Rápido que isso.
I killed him in a fair fight. Everybody saw I had no damn choice. Well, Lincoln got a mite depopulated that day. Pat Garrett gunned down Billy 3 months later, so his escape was all for naught anyway.
So where'd you go after Lincoln?
Mexico. Until I realized nobody was looking for me. I ended up taking a job at the Rurales.
The Mexican Rurales?
I was hired to help them track down the cowboys.
The most vicious outlaw gang in Cochise County? Curly Bill Brocious? Johnny Ringo?
Led by old man Clanton himself.
They must have paid you a pretty penny to take them hombres on.
Not really. But truth be told, I had my own reasons for going after those boys.
Deixe de executar sequências longas de assassinatos para ganhar multiplicadores de pontuação. Vamos tentar lembrar de usar o que?
So was the bastard you were after now riding with the cowboys?
Roscoe Bob Bryant was his name.
Oh.
But no, this time it was a different bastard I was after. The aforementioned Mr. Ringo. And yes, he was working for Old Man Clown.
Where's he going?
I came upon them robbing a stagecoach, which wasn't surprising, being they were such murderous thieves and bastards. The bandits wore red scarves, so I knew they worked for the old man.
Over there! There!
I did my best to help those poor passengers. Moments later, the attackers were dead. And I checked the stagecoach to see how many passengers were still breathing. None. It was then I wondered if the rocks weren't hiding more bandits. Was that all of them? Or did I just hit the rear guard? I quickly got my answer. They attacked from on high like Apaches often did. They would appear in great numbers from above and rain down lead on their hapless enemies' heads, making use of the high ground and whatever else they had. Yep, the Apaches always appeared out of nowhere, and there never seemed to be an end to them.
Hold on. Were you attacked by Apaches? What happened to the cowboys?
Did I say they were Apaches? I said Clanton's cowboys attacked me Apache style. I was in a pitched battle, but I was holding my own against an overwhelming enemy force. See, at the time, I was still pretty green and would often blunder into regrettable situations. But I just kept shooting at anything I could see up in those damn rocks. I didn't see Ringo, but I knew he was with the cowboys. He and Roscoe Bob had done me a dreadful wrong, and I was determined to have my revenge. But to get to Ringo, I knew I'd have to fight my way past these other assholes first. Unfortunately, I was running out of ammo. Another perfect example of my relative inexperience as a hunter of men. I immediately knew that a tactical retreat was called for, as my vengeful fury was much less impressive without the bullets to back it up. Finally, they managed to corner me. Trapped as I was, the odds of my survival seemed pretty slim.
Pô, mas é muito cara, meus amiguinhos. Complication.
Luckily, Serendipity was on my side as I suddenly spotted a way out of my predicament. I ran ahead as if the devil himself was after me. Bullets were whizzing by my ears, but I wasn't about to roll over and die. I just kept running like there was no tomorrow. Because there wouldn't be if Clanton and his men caught up with me. As I was scurrying around those caves, I thought, what was I thinking? Going up against a gang like this? I just kept running, not knowing where the hell I was going. And that's when something miraculous happened. Like manna from heaven. I found the desiccated remains of what looked like an Apache warrior. The old weapon next to him supplied me with some much-needed ammunition. Bat Masterson once told me it was more important to be lucky than good, and he would know. And imagine my surprise when I found a fistful of dynamite to go along with that ammo. That stroke of good fortune evened the odds and bolstered my confidence. It was time to turn the tables. Time for the prey to become the predator. Time for the hunted to become the hunter. Time.
All right, Jesus, we get it. They were right where you wanted them.
That's right, Jack. I was done running. And the old man's boys were not expecting that. No, sir. I came at them like a wildcat. My fury knew no bounds.
Can't outrun a bullet! Waiting for ya!
It was finally time for that old man to pay for his sins.
He's out of here.
Ruim pra diacho.
I yelled out at the top of my lungs, "Clanton, I'm coming for you!" A little stealth might have made more sense, to be perfectly honest. Because that old fool had a Gatling gun and enough bullets to last him till kingdom come. But I knew I could not let that deter me. Not if I was to find and kill Ringo. I needed to get that old man off that gun.
Do I gotta reload again?
Ele recarregar. O jogo já deu a dica. Carregou! Fica esperto. botão aqui. Eu peguei. Tá, é só ir com calma, não é beijo.
Let me tell you, that was the longest uphill climb of my entire damn life.
Damn contraption.
Well, one of the longest. There was that one time I was pursuing Frank James, Jesse James's brother.
Jesse James?
Perhaps we could talk about that one later. Now, where was I? Right. I had old man Clanton in my sights.
Perdi ali. Para mirar com preço. Não, vou tacar uma dinamite.
Most everyone thought it was the Ruales who had come up against him in Guadalupe Canyon, but it was just me.
Hey, let's see what you made of, boy. I don't know how you lived this long. What I ever do to you? Wait, goddamn boat. Would you just die?
Cadê minha dinamite?
Show yourself! You want stupid zombie! I don't know how you live this long. Why are you so afraid to face me, huh? What I ever do to you? What a piece of crap! Wait, goddamn book! Would you just die? Do I gotta reload again? You want stupid zombie? I don't know how you live this long. Oh, God.
Apparently, one of the cowboys made it out of there alive
É que é muito
and told
difícil
Ike
acertar
and
o
Billy
tiro.
Clanton that it wasn't a Mexican who took their father's life that day. They just assumed it was one of the Earps. And that little misunderstanding eventually led to that legendary gunfight at the OK Corral.
E aí, estão gostando? Estão gostando? Cada vez vai ficando mais difícil. Mais precisão. E aí? Vai dar 11 horas aqui, se a gente parar aqui. E amanhã a gente continua mais cedo, se Deus quiser. A gente vem com 7 da tarde, a gente chega em tarde. vou parar por aqui. Deixa eu dar uma entrada aqui, deixa eu ver. Acho que ele salva o ponto de controle. Sair no papel. Quero mesmo sair. Boa noite, estaria bom descanso. Sim. Grande beijo, forte abraço a todo mundo aí que colou. Tamo junto, amanhã tem mais. Esse jogo tá bem legal, gostei do Call of Juarez. É nóis, galera, tamo junto.